Hi everyone, it's time to ask yourself, what to play in December 2022. Also, if you are new to our channel, then subscribe, put your finger up, we really appreciate it. Let's go. The Callisto Protocol. The Callisto Protocol is a game from Glenn Schofield, the game designer behind the great Dead Space series. The gamemaker's new project looks like the ideological heir to the famous horror, offering players to fight terrible monsters in the corridors of a space prison located on Callisto, the moon of Jupiter. The game is reminiscent of Dead Space in many ways, including the design of monsters, weapons, and extreme brutality, which manifests itself in the strategic cutting off of opponents' limbs, and in a huge number of ways to die, invariably with extremely naturalistic death animation. If you like Dead Space, then you will surely be delighted with the Callisto Protocol. Need for Speed Unbound. The newest installment in the Need for Speed series brings a touch of cartoony to it. The races are accompanied by bright graffiti effects, and the characters are drawn in rough strokes, as if they came from some kind of cartoon. Visuals aside, Need for Speed Unbound doesn't deviate from the franchise's course. It's an arcade-themed street racing game where you aim to conquer the streets, earn as much money as possible, and avoid getting caught by the cops. In addition, the game promises unprecedented opportunities for tuning and styling cars. Marvel's Midnight Suns. Firaxis Games, responsible for restarting the XCOM series, is preparing for us a tactical game based on Marvel Comics. This is a turn-based strategy in the style of XCOM, but adjusted for the abilities of superheroes.
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
In Marvel's Midnight Suns, you'll create your own character alongside famous comic book characters including Wolverine, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, Blade, Doctor Strange and more. Together with them, you have to defeat the awakened Lilith, the Queen of Demons. We look forward to the opportunity to arrange a good mess. Knights of Honor 2, Sovereign. Knights of Honor 2, Sovereign is THQ Nordic's debut in support of strategists. Created by Black Sea Games, this game will challenge you to conquer medieval Europe using diplomacy, espionage and, of course, an army.
Our merchants have established the trade route you requested, sire. A neighboring monarchy is unpopular with their people. A well-placed spy could send them into anarchy.
The game promises a detailed world and a large number of gameplay systems. The state will be at your disposal, and you will be able to manage its various aspects, from religion and economy to the expansion of borders and military affairs. Additionally, multiplayer will be available in Knights of Honor 2. Sovereign, so if you get tired of messing with AI opponents, you can always challenge other players.
Lead your men into battle. Use your cavalry to flank their archers. And send soldiers to scale their walls, sire.
Hello Neighbor 2. The first part of Hello Neighbor was a great success, so the release of the sequel was a matter of time. The plot is similar to the original game. An inquisitive adventurer sneaks into the house of a mysterious neighbor to find out his secrets, but encounters many traps and other obstacles. The continuation has become more ambitious. You will have a whole town at your disposal, and you will be able to penetrate many houses. At the same time, AI will become smarter. A computer antagonist will learn from your actions and develop a strategy for confrontation. Perhaps, in the end, you will not be able to outwit the evil neighbor. CHOO-CHOO Charles. CHOO-CHOO Charles is an arachnophobe's nightmare. It's a game where you try to win a fight to the death against Charles the Engine. This engine is not simple, but very dangerous. Its sinister grin betrays bad intentions, and spider legs eliminate the need for rails. In this horror game, you have to explore the location, collect resources and improve your own steam locomotive. Only after the locomotive is reinforced with armor and reinforced with weapons, you can challenge Charles to a fight and possibly defeat him. High on Life. A new shooter from Justin Roiland, creator of Rick and Morty and Solar Opposites, who previously released the crazy adventure Trover Saves the Universe.
You gotta help me rescue my friends! They're Gatlians just like me!
Hey, why are you squeezing?
In High on Life, you will stand up for the protection of humanity from aliens that came up with the idea of using people as a drug. Armed with a talking, and very talkative, weapon, you will challenge the criminal cartel. Whether you like the game or not depends on how loyal you are to toilet jokes. BLACKTAIL. Games based on Slavic mythology are still a curiosity in the industry, so each new release in this setting is received with great enthusiasm. This December is worth waiting for BLACKTAIL, a game about a young Yaga, who is forced to survive after being accused of witchcraft and kicked out of her home.
What is wrong with this forest?
Not bad.
This is a first-person action game with an emphasis on archery and the use of magical abilities. You have to fight sinister spirits, uncover the secrets of Yaga's past and make decisions that will affect her future. The game looks beautiful, but whether it can provide interesting gameplay is still in question.
You got it all wrong. Once upon a time, there was a freak with no face.
Stop it!
You can't hide from Baba, princess. How much longer you want to be a nobody?
I just need to find the Red Oak.
What you really want to find is...
Tainted Grail. The Fall of Avalon. Tainted Grail. The Fall of Avalon is a dark fantasy game that reimagines the Arthurian legend by telling the story of heroes who are trying to find the meaning of existence after the death of their ruler. Offering gamers an open world and intense combat, the title promises skirmishes with dangerous opponents. The developers expect to release Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon before the end of 2022, but the release date may be moved to a later date. And if you really liked our video, then subscribe, press the finger up and enjoy. And most importantly, play only good games. Thanks everyone, good luck.